What's up guys, it's DJ Migz here and welcome to my third video of my DJ tutorial series where I'm going to be showing you all the basic fundamentals of DJing so that you'll be successful in creating your own mix.
If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your first transitions. And so in this video we're going to be going over two main types of transitioning. We have beat matching transitions and dropping it on the one. Transitions are all about timing and knowing your music, and so once you have that mastered, it'll help you know when it's best to transition your tracks in your mix. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into it. So right here I have the Pioneer DDJ-RZX with Recordbox DJ. And on my left deck I have middle the Cabuizee X Luxe X Method remix by DJ Snake and Bipolar Sunshine. And on the right I have the Don't Start Now -1 bootleg by Lipa. So one of the most common transitions you'll see is transitioning the track after the chorus plays. And so our idea here is to play the chorus of middle, which sounds just like this. And at the end of the chorus, we want to play Don't Start Now. We're going to start it right at the verse and it'll sound just like this.
If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody.
Now the first step is to set our cue points. We want to set the cue points that we'll beat match into. And so to do so, we must take a look at the track. Now I can see that the chorus of our first track is 2 phrases. And I can also see that the intro of the second track is also 2 phrases. Therefore, theoretically, if I start the intro of the second track as the chorus starts, then it'll perfectly time our tracks according to our plan. Now keep in mind, you don't have to follow it with the 2 phrase timings, it's just a suggestion. So I can also set a hot cue at the start of the second phrase on track B and start it halfway through the chorus of track A to get the same timing. It is totally up to you. So let's give it a try. We're gonna match our BPMs at the start. So on our left track we have 128. And our right track is at 125, so we just need to bring it up a couple beats per minute to 128. That way we can beat match it properly. Now keep in mind as well, you don't have to limit this to just the chorus to the verse. You can honestly do whatever you want to your capabilities and be really creative and blend in and beat match different parts of the track together. So we're going to start the left track that we have here of middle, and when it hits the chorus, we're going to start the next track with no volume. We're going to beat match it, and that's when we can start fading it in. 8, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, now we just got to slide this forward to beat match it. We can see that it's beat match now. And so at the start of the second phrase, we're going to start slowly bringing it in. At this point, you can hear both tracks playing at the same time. And then we can fade our first track out. And there you go, you have your first transition. So I'm going to show this as well, that you can use 1 phrase as the intro. You don't have to specifically do 2 phrases. So I'm going to set another cue point halfway through the intro at the start of the second phrase. And I'm going to set a cue point on our first track, which is halfway through the chorus. And I'm going to show that right there, I want to start the intro of our next song. Three, 4, 1. So this starts the first phrase, and then we're going to wait till the second phrase starts, and that's when we can start bringing in our next track. 1. We're going to beat match it, and now we can slowly start bringing it in. works out the exact same way. So I did this to prove that as long as you can just time your songs together, any sort of transition will work. You don't have to have 2 phrases. You don't have to have 1 phrase. If I even want to just do like 2 bars here on this song, because maybe that's all the intro I may have in the track, then we can do that point, and we'll set a hotkey right here to show that 2 bars before the end, we're gonna start this song. Alright, now dropping it on the 1 is another transition method where beat matching is not required. It is simply just keeping track of the count and where we're gonna just start the track right at the start of the phrase. And so rather than blending the 2 songs together, we're just gonna switch from one to the other. So I'm gonna give you an example and I'll explain it along the way. So we're gonna use the same songs that we used and the same transition timing, just not beat matching. 2, 3, 4, 1. So the first phrase, we're gonna let it play. And so I have a hotkey here set on my second deck where we're gonna start the song. So we're gonna turn our volume up. And like I said, we're not gonna beat match it in. We're just gonna start it simply on the 1. Ready? 8, 2, 3, 4.
If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody,
and there you go. It pretty much sounds almost identical to the other transition where we beat match. This time we just didn't have to line up the tracks together. And this may be a lot useful for you if, let's say, the BPMs are not matched, or if you're really in a rush and you don't have enough time to set up all your hot cues and cue points, or look at the tracks to see, you know, how long the left side's playing for and how long of the intro the right side is. So it's definitely more of a transition that you can use on the fly. Okay, now when it comes between transitioning through beat matching or dropping on the 1, I don't have a particular favorite type of transition. Rather more, there's specific times when I'd want to use one over the other. For example, with beat matching, you'd want to use that more when you want to blend your songs together, when you want to kind of tease the next track in, because you can hear both tracks playing at the same time. Sometimes I would use dropping on the 1 for a complete surprise, right? And maybe the song's playing and I don't want to let the people know or the crowd know what I'm going to play next, and so I'm just going to automatically drop it on the 1, a really easy transition that I can just do, and honestly works the same way as it does with beat matching. So there you go. You guys know now how to transition through beat matching and dropping on the 1. As always, just keep practicing, as the skill will become a lot easier to you the more you practice and understand different types of music and genres, etc. I hope to see you guys in the next video where we learn how to drop mix. And as always, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. You can also turn on the bell on my channel to be notified whenever I post new content on my channel. And that wraps it up on this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.